Hi y'all, I'm back. Back from Austin, my house, and I had ordered a bunch of stuff and it finally arrived, but not all of it. So I'm gonna just show you a few things that I ordered from Yankee Candle, and then I have some more stuff that I'm gonna show you guys that I also picked up for Halloween. Okay, so I ordered a bunch of stuff from Yankee Candle. 2 boxes were shipped, only 1 came today. So how are you guys? So I have some Yankee Candle stuff that I ordered. I got some really good deals on their Halloween stuff, so let's just get into it. The first thing I ordered was this tea light wax melt burner, and as you can see, this is clear, and this is a little cute black cat. It's like very thin glass. It is a wax burner. You stick a tea light in here. And this is from Yankee Candle. I got a little wax melts to go in there. This one is moonbeams and pumpkins. It smells very pumpkin and fresh. And this is a blue color. Yeah, it's a blue color. But it smells really good, like pumpkin, but like also there's some spices in there. Some patchouli and things like that. So this is really good. Love it. So how are you guys doing? Okay, so the next thing I got was this Witch's Brew wax melt. This is my favorite Yankee Candle fragrance around the fall time because I love the smell of the Witch's Brew candle. It's a very spicy patchouli smell, and it's just like black licorice. It's very Halloweeny, very witchy, you know. So, love this. I loved it so much, I got the candle. This is what the candle looks like this year. One of them, there's 2 different kinds. I got this one. It has the jack-o'-lantern top, and then it has like the raven trees and the jack-o'-lanterns around it. And that's how it looks inside. It's a glass jar. Very good. So I went ahead and picked this up because I have these every year and I burn them. I still have like a little bit left from last year. I'm going to go ahead and burn and get that one out of the way. Then I'm going to start burning this one. Okay, so the next thing I got from Yankee Candle is this spell book candle holder. It looks like a book. These words are just gibberish. They don't say anything. But this is like the zodiac wheel, and the candle fits in here perfectly, or you can just use it like this for decoration. But the candle goes in there like this, and it's just a very cute little Halloween decoration. And then when it's not Halloween, you can just prop it up and use it like that as well, just for show, but that's what it's supposed to be. Okay, so I got that. I think that's all that came from Yankee. I ordered a bunch of candles, but they're not here yet. I ordered patchouli candle, chocolate layer cake candle. I ordered a fresh cut roses candle, and a warm pineapple upside down cake candle. Those have not come yet, so I'm waiting on those. But all the other stuff came. Loving it, loving it. What else did I get? Okay, I also went to Goodwill in Austin, and I got, this is brand new. This was from Bath and Body Works, and it was a haunted house candle holder, or candle whatever. Anyway, you stick the candle on there like that, and you put this on top, and it's a haunted house. And I still have tape on it, but the candle glows through the windows, and then on the top it's open and you can see inside it's orange. This retailed for $35, and there's some tape on it with my hair in it. And I got it for $9 at Goodwill. Can you believe that? $9.99. I guess $10. So $35, and then I got it for $10. So there's little ghosts in the window. This is ceramic, and it's huge. Look at this. This is like a good tabletop piece. So if you want to find like cool stuff, all the Halloween stuff is out at Goodwill right now, and y'all know they have the really good decoration and stuff like that. So y'all go check it out. I got this. I wanted one of these last year, but I was like, no, I'm not paying $35 for a stupid candle thing. But guess what? I paid $10. Okay, so the next thing I got, okay, so I went to DD's Discount in Austin, and I've never been to a DD's before, but it's kind of like a Ross, but cheaper. So I got these Sugar Skull dish towels, and the brand is Witch's Brew. Set of 2 kitchen towels. Guess how much this was, y'all? $3.99. So, and this is like really nice material. Look at that. Very nice. And then it comes with a plain white, cream towel on the back. So this was really cute. I got that. They also had these towels. This witch makes a killer brew, and then there's little 3 witches in the cauldron, and this is just some Halloween towels, and they're all the same, so you get 3 of them. If y'all have a DD's, they might have these there, and I think these were $2.99. Yeah, $2.99. So good deal. I'm gonna hang these up in my kitchen. Then I went to, okay, I also got this at DD's too. And I was surprised to see this. This is a tote, and it's a Sugar Skull, black and white. This is leather, I think, and it has a little hardware here, and then on the back is plain. It's by Loungefly. This is the Hot Topic brand. So I got this at DD's for $5.99. Can you believe that? $5.99 for a Loungefly bag, and it's lined. I also got a Loungefly bag from this other store in Austin, but I showed you that already in my Austin haul. But on the last day we were there, we went back to the store and got a few more things because they didn't have DD's close to where we live. So yes, $5.99. Yes. I got a bunch of boots from there too, like booties. Oh my god, their stuff is so like priced so good. I got like 4 pair of shoes. Okay, and then more Halloween stuff. This came from Target. I went back to Target, y'all, and I got this pumpkin that says Hocus Pocus. I think it's styrofoam. Yeah, it feels like styrofoam and it's painted. So I got a Hocus Pocus. It feels like it's weighed down at the bottom, so it won't blow over. So that's good. I got this little notepad, and it says Notes from the Witch. Notes from the Witch. And there's a little witch at the bottom. I got this from the Dollar Spot in Target. It has a magnet on the back. Okay. So I know I have to go all out when it comes to Halloween stuff. Every year I do this. Okay. I got my kids these little haunted house books. They're a bunch of little blank books. I think there's 5 or 6 of these books, and they're just blank pages your kids can draw on and write stories on, spooky stories. So there's 16-page project books, and there's 6 of them in there. Dollar Spot and Target. I got these for $3. So these, my kids are going to be drawing on these, like, you know. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. And then, of course, when you're in Austin, you gotta get a t-shirt. Keep Austin weird. I got the tie-dye t-shirt. Okay. So, yes. Love this t-shirt. I'm probably gonna work out in it. It's real stretchy. If y'all like that Ouija board back there, I sell it on my shop, Dark Realm Online Occult Shop. So I saw someone asking about it in the comments. So there you go. And what else? Okay, so yeah, Yankee Candle sent me a bunch of like, take a peek inside. We picked some special offers I bet you might like. So they gave me like some coupons, I guess. I don't know. Oh, it's just advertisement. Okay. Thanks, Yankee. So that's about it. That's all I got. And I'm expecting one more box to come from Yankee with all my other candles in it. But I like to get my fall stuff done early so I can decorate early, so I can relax and just enjoy it, you know. We're out of Jezebel root. It's supposed to be coming back in October, I think, or I need to check. But we do have the Jezebel oil. Someone was asking me if I still carried the Jezebel root. The oil is there. Oh, I had more stuff. Okay. I think I might have showed you this already. Yeah, I think I showed you these stickers on another haul. So, never mind. And then the cat pins. So those came from Target Dollar Spot too. I just forgot that I hauled that stuff already. So yeah, my Keep Austin Weird shirt. Love that. So Austin is like 2 hours from Houston. That's why I go so often, because it's really close. And on my last video, I got like a lot of like people getting upset with me because I'm shopping and hauling, and they're sitting up there watching you know, CNN and like all the bad things that are happening in Houston and things like that, and they're upset with me because I'm moving on with my life. I don't understand that. Like, did you wish that I was flooded in those circumstances? Do you want me to you know, be sad, lonely, and depressed, and being upset when there's nothing I can really do? Where I live, we have a curfew. We can't even drive past a certain point into the city. So the only things that I could actually do, I've already done. You know what I'm saying? I've donated. I've dropped off clothes and food to hotels. I've done all that I can do. You know, my husband went to work this morning. It took him 3 hours to drive to work, and it usually takes about 30 minutes, okay? Because the roads are flooded. He has to take alternate freeways. The traffic is backed up. So I can't do any more than, you know, people want me to do. Yeah, I can't do any more than I'm allowed to do, actually. You know, people were trying to go out and volunteer and help, but the military is out and they say, turn back around. You can't come out here because it's flooded, you know. Let us do our job, you know. So for those of you who are watching CNN and upset because I'm doing my normal daily things that I would normally be doing at this time, it's not something that I can really do at this time. You know, I can't go past a certain point. Why? Because it's flooded over there. I don't have a boat, you know, so I can't. You know, the only thing I can do is move on and move forward and donate and do all those things, just like everybody else is doing from their living room couch who can't get here. You know what I'm saying? So for those who are upset and calling me all kind of crazy names and stuff like that, why don't you take a plane, fly down here, volunteer at one of the shelters, and videotape yourself, and then start a YouTube channel and put yourself on there. Because, you know, talk is cheap. You know what I'm saying? Talk is very cheap. Plus, I'm helping the economy. Okay. There are people who have to work, and if people aren't shopping, they can't work, you know. If people aren't out in the stores, they don't have a job. You know, Houston has a lot of money. Houston will recover, I promise you. You know, they're already starting to recover, and it's not like no one is doing anything. We have lots of help. So much help, they tell people they don't need you to volunteer, okay? I've given away a lot of stuff, and that's all that I can actually do. I can help people who lost everything. I can give them nice things. you know, I can give them clothes, shoes, and things like that, which I've already done. My kids have as well. You know, we got away for the weekend because we can't even go into our own city. Okay, we had to go to another city to actually do anything. Okay, so don't sit there and watch CNN all day and get upset with me because I choose to look at the positive side of things. That's just what I do. I'm an alchemist. We turn negative situations into positive situations. Okay, if you want me to do all those, you know, things that you talked about in your comments, you know, I don't see you doing them. Okay, so plus a lot of you guys don't watch all of my videos, so y'all have no idea what I'm doing. Y'all don't follow me on Snapchat, some of y'all, so y'all have no idea what I'm doing. And for y'all to accuse me of not doing something or being a certain way, it's very ignorant because you don't even know me. Okay, I'm only that way to certain people, and if I seem that way to you, it's for a reason. Okay. So one person even complained that my lighting, they don't like my lighting. And I told them, I was like, well, YouTube videos with poor lighting, you know, no one clicks on those. Okay, so I'm not trying to be in the dark with some sketchy camera. Okay, I don't have to humble myself to that degree. So, you know, a lot of people will get mad at you for just being who you are, and you should not have to apologize for who you are. I am who I am. I don't apologize. I never will, because this is who I am and who I want to be, who I choose to be, you know. And just because you don't agree with what I do, if I go to Target or shop, I'm sorry. There ain't nothing I don't really care. I don't care. Okay. Never did, never will. That's why I do what I do. And, you know, people like me because I'm me, not because I'm like someone else, or so because they can compare me to someone else. They like me to tell the truth. Okay, I can sit up here and do all kind of spells and light candles for the victims and pray and do all this stuff, but what is a prayer going to do? You know, I did protective work for all the people that I wanted to protect. I did that. You know, I took action beforehand. I don't have to sit here and fake the funk, as some people say. You know, I don't have to sit up here and light candles and say, oh, pray for these victims, blah, 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 blah. What's that gonna do? I took action. Okay, you ain't gonna see me taking action because I ain't gonna go out and film it for you. Okay, I was too busy doing what I was supposed to be doing. So, and then I have these, I don't like to call people dumb, so I'll say ignorant. I had some ignorant people asking me, do I think Beyonce's Formation video was telling us that Houston was going to flood? And then I have some other people saying that some stupid stuff, y'all, like, well, Trump did more than Obama did during Katrina as president. Okay, so first of all, let's get this straight. Obama was not president during Katrina, okay? George Bush, okay? So get that together first. Second of all, the Beyonce Formation video was supposed to be the aftermath of Katrina in New Orleans, okay? So you forgot about that. I don't know, maybe you were too young, but that's what that was about. Okay, so I hope I cleared that up. Somebody asked me to do a video on that subject. I'm like, I'm gonna do a video on the education system instead, because that's what needs to be addressed if y'all are going around talking about Obama was president in Hurricane Katrina. Okay, so I don't know. And then somebody's like, oh, is it HARP? Is it HARP? Y'all know I think most bad weather is HARP. Y'all already know that I'm a conspiracy theorist. Y'all already know that I think a lot of storms are created and clouds are made and they hide and stuff. You already know I know that, or I feel that. So there's a combination. I mean, there's a movie preview circling around. I think it's called something, I forgot what it's called, but it was showing how they manipulate the weather. So, I mean, and it's fact that they have weather manipulation machines. So, I'm pretty sure that wasn't all natural. You know what I mean? Yeah, Geostorm, I think. Geostorm is the name of that movie. And if y'all can see, look, my nails have grown out so much I can't get to the nail shop because, you know, everything is down. The lawn man didn't even come. I don't even know if he's still alive. You know, that's what I'm living in, and it's not like I'm insensitive to it. It's just like I can't do anything about it. You understand? I can't do anything about it. I just have to live every day and be happy and do the normal things to keep life normal for my children. Okay? So, yeah, they don't even have school this week. They're out of school until the 11th because of all this. You know, a lot of the teachers can't get to school because they're living in shelters. Okay? I was very lucky, of course. Our neighborhood did not flood, and no one that I care about, no family members, no close friends have flooded that I know of. And so, you know, I'm happy about that. Now, all the other people that got flooded, my husband's friend got flooded, a lot of their friends got flooded, and he went to help them. You know, he drove his friend to gather his stuff out of his apartment, took him and got him a motel room somewhere. My husband did his part, went to a fundraiser, donated a bunch of stuff, donated a bunch of money. He did his part. We can't do anything else. They don't let you in the city. Okay? So, for those of you who were upset at me for going to Austin, looking cute, and what else did they say? I don't know. But if y'all are mad at me for that, y'all have more issues than Houston right about now. Okay? Someone says, I heard they were killing people in the shelters. Well, they're killing people on the street if they weren't in shelters. If you got criminals together, there's going to be some, I don't know if that's even true. But if you put a bunch of criminals together, you're going to get some crime, you know. I don't know if that's really happening. I didn't see anything on the local news about it. But, you know, some people take advantage of situations like this. You know, there's crazy people, there's bad people, and, you know, they see it as an opportunity, or maybe they're fighting over something. I don't know. But I didn't even watch the news to find out. I try not to watch the news since I left for Austin. I have not watched the news since I've been back. Why? Because it's the same thing. Flooding. You know, this and that. I've seen it for how many days? Since the 25th of August. I've been watching that. So I had to get away, go have some fun, get out of this environment, take my kids, let them have a good time. We went on the boat ride. I'm actually uploading the Austin vlog for you guys tomorrow or tonight. So I had to put all that stuff together. And then there's like some crazy religious fanatics in my comments talking about, you know, wrath of God and all this kind of crazy stuff, and the hurricane, and now there's a hurricane going towards Florida and all this stuff. I'm like, you know, you're not helping you're not helping anyone. Just because there's a storm does not mean it's punishment from God. And then you say, oh, you need to pray and repent. But if God is sending a storm, why would he save you from the storm he's sending? That makes zero sense. You know, a lot of religious people are talking out of their butt, actually, because they don't realize exactly what they're saying. Why would praying help something that God sent? You know, if you believe that God sends storms. You know, men can do that now. Man can do that now. Okay? So that's what I'm at with that. So I don't listen to them at all. Their IQ is too low for me. Y'all can say I'm crazy or rude and insensitive, but you know, I don't take anything they say seriously, because it's kind of like, you know, and when you take something as metaphor literally, you gotta question your mental health. You gotta question their mental health, you know. So I don't take anything seriously that these people say. It makes them feel good, makes them be able to sleep at night, and makes them feel like, you know, justified in whatever they're not doing or doing. It doesn't matter. As long as you can sleep at night, that's fine. You can say whatever you need to say. Doesn't mean I'm listening. And then someone said I was narcissistic. Oh, my husband's home. Yeah, they said I was narcissistic, and I'm like, and I need to humble myself and all this stuff, and I'm like, for what? To who? Why? You know. Only person I'm that humble to are my children, my family. You know, everybody else, you know, it's not about that. They don't want to learn from somebody like that. They don't want, no one follows behind those type of people. No one is inspired by those type of people. You know, those type of people are overlooked daily. Those type of people are in my comments being upset. You know what I'm saying? So why would I want to be like you? Do I do tarot readings in person? I have a few times, but I'm usually doing them on the phone or via computer. Like sometimes I do like webcam on Facebook, but normally it's just over the phone. I have not done live, like in-person tarot readings for a long time. I think the last time I did that was I did a party and a couple of people in between. Do I make my own tarot cards? No, I use the Spellcaster's Tarot. I use these right now. These are my favorite at this time, the Spellcaster's Tarot. And it comes with a book too. I think I've shown y'all this before. So, I love that one. That's the one I use. I used to use the Rider-Waite, and like when it gets around Halloween, I'll start using my Halloween tarot set. And I have the, let's see, I got a drawer full of cards. Let's see which one that's. Yeah, here's a Halloween deck. This one's really fun. And it doesn't come with a big book. It comes with a little booklet like that. And then, oh, I dropped the box. But the cards look like that. And instead of like wands and cups, there's like other suits. And they have ghosts, bats. Yeah, ghosts. I like the cups. And they have the 10 of pumpkins, and these are like the coins or the pentacles. And then you have bats. I think those are like the swords. And then we have, let's see. The imps. I think the imps are like, hold on, the wands. I'm gonna find the imps. Okay, they're like little demons. These are like the wands. So they're pretty cool. Okay. There is a gasoline shortage in Austin. So I got lucky and I found some gas and I filled up. But I knew someone that did not have gas for like a few days. And they had to get gas brought to them because they couldn't get out of their driveway. Yep, so tarot is a path. Okay, a lot of people's like, I don't understand tarot cards. You have to take the time to learn them, okay? You got to memorize the meanings, look at the symbols on the pictures, come up with your own interpretation. Also know the meaning of the card as well before you come up with your own interpretation. It's all about symbolism and alchemy and things like that, especially on the cards. So you have to be able to see with your third eye as well. You know, tarot is not a game, it's a path. It's like the more you read for people, the more you understand the cards, the more you understand symbolism, the better reader you are. You know what I'm saying? So it's a path. If you're going to read cards, you need to understand symbolism and alchemy. And if you don't understand alchemy, at least understand symbolism. And you can be a decent reader if you understand symbolism. If you're going to do it without doing all that, just memorize what the book says, you know. That's how you could start, by seeing what the book says they mean. And then when you see them, you'll come up with your own meaning that might also parallel with what the book says. But it's a path. It's something people take years to learn. It's not something you can just pick up in 2 days, you know, unless you're a natural, you know. Some people are just very natural and they have intuition, but the cards are their backup, you know. Their cards say exactly what they're going to say before they even lay the cards. So, you know, sometimes I run into people and I do their reading online when they ask me, and, you know, they purchase a reading and I'll tell them, well, I think A, B, C, and D, but I'm going to tell you what the cards say. And the cards basically just back up what I just said. It's like, okay, well, the cards are saying the same thing I just said. So, you know, whatever. But a lot of people use cards for readings because if you just start blabbing stuff off the top of your, you know, off the top of your head, they're not going to really believe you anyway. But if the cards back you up, or if it comes from a cards, you know, a card reading, they're more likely to listen. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I use cards, because I could tell you stuff all day long and you would be in denial about it until it started happening, you know. And plus, that scares a lot of people sometimes. So it's best to use cards when doing any type of reading, just for backup, even if they're just oracle cards. Start off with oracle cards if you don't know tarot. Oracle cards are very easy. Most of the time they're self-explanatory or have the meaning written on them. Okay. I don't do readings on myself. What's this, Layla? Layla sent me a picture. Look on the floor. Okay, Mom. Look what Layla sent me. She wrote me a letter. I don't know if this is Sasha. Sasha, is this you or Layla? They're writing me letters trying to distract me. I told them to clean up. Do I believe in Jesus Christ? Not in a sense like Christians do. I believe that he is a character and a story that has the same meaning as the character of many stories that came before him. Okay, he's just a different version of a sun deity. That's what I believe. Okay. Do I believe in the Buddha? I believe in lots of ideas, and I believe in lots of beliefs. But there's not one true person that's going to save you but yourself. Okay? And your own ability to learn. Yeah, homemade Ouija boards work. Someone says, do they work? I don't believe in any type of Messiah figure. I mean, y'all already know. People keep asking me if I believe in stuff. I believe in you and me. Okay, so I'll tell you what I did to prepare for the hurricane over here spiritually, because I know some people in Florida are getting ready to face this or something similar. So all the ladies and angel on my altar, they got candles and offerings and petitions to protect and keep loved ones safe. Okay, that's all I did, and I just stayed positive. I'm like, oh, it's not gonna happen to us. You know, nothing's gonna happen to us. Nothing's gonna happen to us. Because it was my belief, and I also used the Ganesha Oud that blocks obstacles, and you know, I did the little combination of all of that, and that's where I am. I did preventative days before the hurricane came, you know, so that's all that I did, and I just kept positive, didn't doubt, didn't get nervous, so I was fine. Okay. Oh, well, this is not a Jesus channel, so you're kind of wasting your breath here, darling. So, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, the best way to prepare for death is to accept death. Yeah. People ask me why I'm so calm and not really shaken or... y'all, I used to be a mortician. I've seen all that stuff. I've seen it all. I've been desensitized. Okay? So... y'all keep asking me what I use these figures for back here. They're aspects of me in the form of goddesses, deities, saints, you know, ladies. Those are all aspects that I'm working on within myself, okay? Mentally and spiritually. So, let's see. You know, that's what they are. I represent in me what they represent. So I work on that part of myself when I work with them. Okay. And if you do believe in like Jesus or Muhammad or whatever, that's all they are supposed to be to you. An aspect of yourself that you're working to become more like. That's it. You're not supposed to worship them. You know, you're not supposed to worship them at all. You're supposed to say, okay, I want to be like that person and study the masters and become greater. Not study the masters and worship them. No, that's not what you're supposed to do. But if you do choose to do that, you're doing it wrong. You're not getting the full benefit. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. So if you are gonna, you know, worship, I mean, if you are going to work with Jesus, work with his aspects, don't worship him. That's not the same thing. You know, you can't you can't really get the benefit from it if you're just worshiping something. Okay. Archangel Michael offerings, cinnamon, spicy things, oranges. His colors are like red and cobalt or gold. His flower is heliotrope. Day is Sunday, hour is 7. Days are Sunday and Thursday. What else? Yeah. Anything else you can kind of Google. The founding fathers of this country created the goddess Columbia, District of Columbia. Well, most of those goddesses are based on ancient goddesses. So they created a new version of an old goddess. So you always go back to the original and recreate a modern version. That's what they do. Okay. So if you're going to create a god or a goddess, it has to be based on, it doesn't have to be, but that's what they do. They base it on something that already has power. Oh, I'm gonna say hey. Hi, James. Hey, James. The kids took the TV downstairs? Yeah. Are y'all cleaning up?
She's resting.
She's resting. She cleaned up 5 minutes. All right. Saj, come here. You can come here. Come here.
Where's that paper?
I put it here. That was cute. Come here. All right, my baby.
Are you still alive?
Your baby looks tired. You could go rest, Sasha. You can go rest. What was that letter for? Why'd you crumble it up? I liked it. She's tired. You can go watch TV downstairs. Bye. Love you. Take your blanket. I didn't get any pig's blood. But somebody did write me, and I had done work for them, and they said that they also got cut, as well, from some strange, they woke up with, a cut or something, and I'm like, but they said it worked, whatever, the work that I did for them worked, so they didn't mind. But yeah, I do have to get on that, because y'all, I don't want to show y'all my crusty foot, but I got cut too. Yeah, I got cut like 2 days ago in here, so I know that I gotta do something quick, because I don't think they're gonna have any of that around here right now, everything that's going on, so I have to figure something else out. It's just a little nick. It's not anything. It's already scabbed up now. It's on the side of my foot. Oh, someone's asking, what does pig's blood do? Some people have to offer who they work with, the spirits, offerings like blood, or they'll take it. So I just kind of learned this, because some don't want it, some do. And you know who wants it, because they'll start taking it. So now that I know, now that I have to do something about it. right? It just depends. If they know you can get it, they know you're not squeamish, I guess, and that's what they want. That's what they demand. You know what I actually did? Y'all gonna laugh. I killed a mosquito and put it up there because it already had blood in it. I'm like, this might work. This might help. But I need to do something more permanent. Yes, so if y'all have any other alternatives, put them in the comments so I can figure that out. But yeah. Oh, in the mail, y'all, the mailman is not really picking up mail. And I have a package that I'm supposed to mail out to someone who ordered from my store because the apartment number was left off of it. So they mail it back to me instead of the dropship company. So now I have to wait until the mail people start coming or go find a mailbox where they're picking stuff up at to go mail this package back out. But I think what I might do is just reorder it and send it to you through the company and just keep this one. So if you're watching, you know who you are because there's only one package out that's not been delivered yet. So I'll just reorder you something, what you ordered, and I'll keep whatever you ordered. I think you should do a card reading series, maybe energy. There's too many card readers online, and they don't need another one. I mean, you know. I don't do tarot readings by myself. Well, someone said that you used cheap Halloween props for a recent spell and felt it was working. It's not what you use, it's your intent. So of course, if you had good intent, your intent was strong, it's gonna work. But yeah, I don't do tarot readings on myself unless there's something that I really want to know. And if I do them, I'll do them on other people, like that I want to know stuff about, like their intentions, or if they're, you know, they're hiding something. Yeah, I'll do it on them. But I already know who I am, you know. And I create my own, you know, I create what I see. I create everything that I do, you know. So don't really need a reading because I'm in charge of that. That's alchemy. Can a love spell, can it stop working? Yeah, if the person doesn't love you anymore and they're not really in love, the spell's not going to last. It's not going to last. It's just going to be temporary, just like their love. Can you do a video on tapping into the feminine energy? Anything you do that's creative will tap into it. Creativity. Creativity and doing things for yourself more, taking care of yourself. That will create it, you know. Creativity, caring for yourself, and helping, not being taken advantage of, you know, but just giving your assistance to those who might need it, you know, nurturing and things like that. Do you think levitating is possible? Yep, it's possible. Very possible. But it takes a lot of mind power. It's like, can you move stuff with your mind? You gotta work on that first. You can't go straight to levitating if you can't move nothing with your mind. But work on that first. I have this device I think y'all seen it on my other videos, the telekinetic enhancer. You can order that on my store, Dark Realm Online Occult Shop, and you're supposed to be able to move it with your mental or your energy from your hands with telekinesis. So work on that first before you're trying to levitate. You're gonna plop a blood vessel. Okay. Hi, Goddess Noor. How are you? Thank you. I love those black hearts. Okay. I did head work on a guy, and I made him exactly the way I wanted him to be. Good. How do I get him to buy me things? How do kids get you to buy them stuff? Use the same method. Throw a fit. Be sad until you get what you want. It doesn't take magic for that. You just have to use your mind with that one. Demand it. Like, if you want something, demand it. It's like, look, I want you to do this, this, and that. And be upset until they do it, you know? If they want to see you happy, they'll get you what you want. I mean, so to some women, this is the goal, to get the guys to buy them stuff, okay? So, not judging anybody. No one should judge her. This is the goal for some people because they're working on it magically, okay? So sometimes you don't need magic, you just need the power of suggestion. Somebody's mad. Don't be mad at me, you know, for teaching women how to get what they want in this world. Nobody was mad at y'all when y'all sitting up there lying to them to get what you want. You gotta, you know, the world is not fair. It's not. It's just not fair. I'm sorry. Whoever told you that was lying. And that makes it even more unfair because they lied to you about the world being fair, because it's not fair. So get what you can get, however you can get it. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Most of the people in this world who have made it, who have become famous, who have become rich, who own giant companies, they did not play fair, and they never will play fair. So if you're trying to make it in this world playing fair, you're going to have a long hamster wheel to go, and you're still going to be in the same place when you finish. That's all I'm saying. So make sure you understand that before you judge others. Someone said scam or be scammed. That's Joey on the scammer right there. What spells to get my man to make more money? I work with Santísima Muerte. She delivers fast. Use her to do that spell. Yeah, I think even Beyonce said, you know, if you want something, take it. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask for it. Don't apply for it. Don't wait for it. Go get it. Okay? I hear so many people, I'm waiting on this job. I'm waiting on this position. I'm waiting on this. Meanwhile, someone else went out and took it while you're waiting on it. They went up there and look, hey, I'm perfect for this position. If you hire me, you won't regret it. I promise you, I'll make you 10 times the money you make whoever in that position right now is making. Guess what? You're hired. Go take it. Get it. You know? So many people are like, oh, I'll wait. Oh, I'll see what happens. Oh, da 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 da. Meanwhile, the people that don't play fair, who cheat and get ahead and take what they want in this world, are spending the money that you could have been making. And this is the harsh truth. People don't tell y'all this. They keep telling y'all the light worker stuff, the fair, the threefold law, the karma stuff. And yet every day you see the opposite coming true. You see the rich getting richer. You see the poor people suffering. You see the woman being taken advantage of. You see the man on a hamster wheel who works 9 to 5 and don't get nowhere quick. You see this, but you still keep telling yourself, oh, if I do right, if I do good, then I'll get rewarded. That sounds like a scientific experiment with a mouse and some cheese. That's what that sounds like, you know. So the smart mouse made a hole and escaped and found the break room and all the snacks in the trash, and he got full, okay? And escaped. So that's what you got to do. So, you know, the world's not fair. Don't be mad. Just, you know how they say don't hate the player, hate the game. It's just a game. Life is just a game. We all just the same. Prince. Controversy. Okay? So, that's why I do what I do, and I don't care what other people do. Because while y'all sitting there running on a hamster wheel, getting nowhere quick, I'm going to do what I need to do. Yeah, Prince's music is not on YouTube because he doesn't want people using his music and getting it free. So you got to get on, like, it's on Tidal. It streams on Tidal. So you can get Tidal. It streams on there. And his videos are on there too. How much is that Ouija board? I don't think Prince is on iTunes, but you can check. I'm trying to look up how much that Ouija board is. I could tell ya. They have all different kinds with like cats on them, witches, like hats and stuff. I just chose the traditional look, and it's made out of wood. So it's a good quality, but I'm going to look it up to see how much it is. It's taking forever. Hold on. Search spirit board. Okay. I believe it's around 30. Hold on, let me look. Okay. I don't think it's up here, is it? I need to put it up here because it's not up here. Darn it. They have a Day of the Dead spirit board with a skull on it for 35. I'll have to add it. I'll probably add it soon. There's one with a wolf. There's one with, there's just a purple one with circle. It's the circle one. So I'll have to see. It's probably going to be around 35 once I add it in there. I have to do that later on. I'll probably have it up there tomorrow. What age did I move out of my parents' house? I'll say 22 or 23. Yeah. I had already met James, and I was moved right in with him. I went from mama house. I went from home to my next home. Okay. Someone says I cursed 2 of my own. 2 of my own? Who's 2 of my own? Or are you talking about someone else? Oh well. Oh, you're talking about your mom. Okay. Okay. I'll put it up there tomorrow, I promise. When you go up there tomorrow, it will be up. I'll put it up after this video. Hopefully it'll be up there before midnight. But I have to actually add it to the store. I can kind of do it while I'm talking to y'all, but what's that poppy? Someone says, have I seen that poppy on YouTube? No, I don't think I have. Sorry. Gotta close some windows. Who's that poppy? The poppy girl? I don't know. I have to look that up. Every night when I'm up late, I see an orange moon. Like someone just asked if you see the orange moon. I stay up super late most nights when I'm working, and I do see it. Like it's orange, or like a reddish orange color. So I have seen it, and maybe it's the sun reflecting off of it because it's about to rise, because it gets so late. It's close to sunrise. I don't know. Hold on, I'm trying to type in. Darn it. Okay, I'm trying to type in my password and this camera's in my way. Dang, I forgot it. Hold on. I think I wrote it down. I have to change it every month and then I always forget it. Okay. I got it. Okay, so I can add it now. I have to like add stuff to this software, this program, to the store through ZenCart and all this stuff. So it's like a little process to get stuff added to the store. Oh, he loves the dog. I have to do this when I'm concentrating. I can't concentrate right now. All right. Hey, Layla. What's up?
Nothing much.
Look. Cute, huh? Can you close the door? Are you gonna stay in here?
No.
What'd you come in here for? I'm just coming in here from that. Okay, I guess I better search spirit boards. Okay. I actually do have to go because I do have workings to do. And, ooh, I can add to this. Let me see. Okay. Well, I'll add it when I get off camera. Y'all really want it. Okay. My dog is not my spiritual protector. He's just a chihuahua. Do you think hurricanes added more energies to your spells that you were doing at the time? Perhaps. Most of them came back, you know, people wrote me back saying that they worked really quick. So perhaps. was thinking about doing the Virgin of Guadalupe video, but it's almost like it's too personal and it's too controversial, and I can just tell you that I use her to represent the mother goddess. That's all I can tell you, because I'm still thinking about if I'm going to tell you how I really feel or just something general. You know what I'm saying? Because there's too much controversy around certain things, and people are sensitive, and then they have their own opinions. But if you want my opinion of what it's about, to me, it's really about something totally different than most people think it is. And I feel like a representative of a mother goddess is all that I can say for now for what she is. So her aspect I use to be a good mother. Okay? But if you want to go deeper into it culturally and what she represented, when she appeared, where she appeared, why she appeared, that whole thing is controversy to me. So that's what I think. The paranormal experience that I got with her, it was strange because I wrote it down, and it was strange because the name came up on the Ghost app. You know, my Ghost app? The name came up on the Ghost app, and it was like a spirit was talking through the Ghost app and was saying, you know, Maria, you know, this, and that. And it was talking about other things, and then it said, it's just crazy what it was saying. And then right after that, I went to the store and saw the statue. And that, to me, that was a sign. Okay, buy the statue. I bought the statue, and then I started researching. And after I researched, it clicked. Like, mentalism, stories, beliefs, things that you say and things that you do can create a whole new culture, a whole new belief system. It can change people. It can do a lot of things. So I feel like culturally, she was put in place to get the Mexican people to start being Christian or Catholic. You know what I'm saying? Because they gave her brown skin and had a local say that he saw her. Okay? So to me, it's almost like a con. It's a con to get people to abandon their old beliefs and to adopt a new belief if you put the right image to it and make someone say they saw something who has the same, you know, cultural background as you. It's almost like a scam. Like, okay, how can we get these people, you know? So to me, it was a scam, but what she represents is the trickery. She represents illusion, scams, trickery, as well as the mother figure as well, that was needed at the time, because there was lots of human sacrifice going on. There was lots of war going on, and she was the feminine energy that was needed at the time, whether it was a trick or a con or not. She is the epitome of the feminine energy that was needed at the time, whether she was a con or not. Didn't matter. It was needed, you know. That's like say when you create a deity or a god, it's needed, you know. And since it was so needed at the time, because if you think about it, the ancient ways practice human sacrifice. So in order for them to get some rain, or for them to, get rid of their enemies, they got to sacrifice kids, animals, all that kind of stuff. So they wanted to end that. So they introduced these deities to take their place. I'm not saying it was right, because it wasn't right, but it was a trick and a much needed feminine energy introduced at the time. You know what I'm saying? So however you want to see it, that's how I see it. Someone said Christians came to my house to say tarot cards were made out of babies. Interesting. Why are Mexicans more into witchcraft? Well, they have folk magic. It's like ingrained in their culture. They were able to give them deities, but they had to culturize their deities. You know what I'm saying? So they have folk saints as well as Catholic saints, and they mix it up. Okay. Well, I gotta go because I got a lot of stuff to do. I just wanted to pop on real quick. Hope y'all liked my little haul and my little chat or whatever. So I will see y'all on the next one. All right. I'm trying to scroll up to see all these last comments.